Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am back and I brought Coco with me today because we have a special Halloween video planned for you guys today. We're going to be looking at something very scary. But before that, I do want to say thank you guys for the well wishes. I did mention that I am quite sick and I am still pretty sick. Hopefully my voice is not conveying that, but I am pretty sick. Hopefully this will not last too long because I don't want to record video sounding like this, like for example a dress review. I was gonna do one of those last week, but I was like, I don't want, like, if this is a resource people are gonna use and maybe go back to, I don't want them to go back to a video where I sound ill. So I decided against it and I was like, I'll just put it off a little bit. But I did say I wanted to record a Halloween video for you guys, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So you can already see we are already dolled up in our little witch, which we are going to be wearing anytime we look at something that is just super scary. So what is the theme of today's video? Well, I thought we should pretty much end out the month, especially on Spooky Day, with the theme that this channel has kind of been going on having for the past month, which has been like the utter lack of understanding that normies have about Lolita fashion and such like that. And so I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we just went on a site like Pinterest and searched up Lolita and saw what came up? Wouldn't that be like terrifying? So that is exactly what we're going to be doing for today's video. I'm going to be going right on over to Pinterest. I'm going to search up Lolita fashion and see what is there. Well, I'm actually going to be searching up both. I'm going to start with Lolita fashion because I feel like if we just search straight up Lolita, it might get a little terrifying a little bit too quickly. So we're going to start nice and simple and just see what they have under Lolita fashion, and then we'll move on to Lolita. And just scroll a bit, see what's there. Now, I am aware of how Pinterest works. Oh, by the way, I have to apologize for my wig. This is also scary. My Coord, my entire ensemble right now is a little bit terrifying right now because I'm very sick and I can't, be bothered, honestly speaking, to really look 100%. And my hair is also not the best right now, but please bear with me. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to not look completely either today. Anyway, so I know that Pinterest, just because something shows up when you search it, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily tagged that. So I'm not really gonna be like flaming people like, oh my gosh, you're tagging all this stuff as Lolita, how dare you? No, it's really gonna be more of a like fun sort of video. So if we see something that's tagged or not even tagged, but we search Lolita and it comes up, even though it's not Lolita, it's just, we're just gonna be like, not really surprising. But that is what we're going to be doing today. So let me just start sharing our screen and we will get right onto it. Okay, guys, so I am in my Pinterest account, which I didn't know I had, but apparently I do have because it seems as though there's already some sort of things that would interest me already popping up. This looks like AI art. No offense if it's not, but it's kind of giving AI art. So we are going to search Lolita fashion, if I could spell it correctly, and see what comes up. Okay, so this is actually quite surprising. It's actually showing us some Lolita fashion. That's actually great. See, I was terrified that we were just gonna get all sorts of nonsense up front, but what we're seeing right here is actually pretty much on brand. It's looking like it's giving Lolita fashion. Now, this looks more like OG, which some people would say counts as Lolita. It looks like it's coming from Lolita wardrobe, so I guess that's why it's coming up. But actually, we're seeing some Lolita here. I'm actually impressed. We're seeing some brand. We're seeing some, just nice pieces overall. So I'm actually quite impressed. We're actually seeing Lolita fashion the way you would expect. Now I'm just curious to see how long it's going to take. Oh, we even got some pictures like this. And I wonder if it's because my account is personally like used to searching up Lolita that's not giving me anything strange or bizarre. But for now, I'm actually quite impressed. I'm actually impressed. We're actually seeing Lolita here. Not spooky at all. Actually impressive. Oh, look at that. Somebody's got Milky Planet. Every one of these videos is also not only about Lolita not being understood, but also about how I cannot get my hands on Milky Planet. Some more OG Coords. Actually interesting that OG is coming up because we searched Lolita, but I think it's because it's coming from Lolita wardrobe. So I kind of wish we were getting some results that weren't from like just brand postings, because like this is Devil Inspired. We have EGL, so we're getting things that are like meant to show Lolita, and I kind of want to see like just like random searches. So I might search Lolita a little bit sooner than I was anticipating to search. But for now, yeah, it seems like we pretty much got Lolita fashion, and it's actually giving us some Lolita fashion. Okay, that's nice. We love to see it. Well, we've got the first kind of questionable piece, and it's from Lolita's Show. If you don't know, Lolita's Show is one of those kind of like Milanu sites. You don't really want to buy from that, which This it's giving idol Lolita, so I'm guessing that's what they're going for. It says, yeah, idol Lolita. Some people might argue whether or not they consider this Lolita. It looks like it has a petticoat. I would say this is fine. I would give this idol Lolita if I had to. Some people might not. I'm just saying, like, some people really don't like idol Lolita, so I can understand why some people might say these posts, these might not be perfectly Lolita, but it depends on whether or not you see idol Lolita as a real thing or not. I personally am fine with it as long as it's coordinated properly. Okay, we're kind of going into the areas of getting a little spooky here. We see this right here. Very cute outfit, very cute bodycon mini dress. It's not tagged Lolita, but it did come up. But we all know that this is definitely not Lolita. No universe that a petticoat is fitting under there. Cute look though, very cute fit, but petticoat is not fitting under there. It's not Lolita fashion, unfortunately. So first spook of the day is going to be that one. So I guess it's going to happen like the more you kind of scroll down, you're probably going to see more or getting less and less Lolita as you go on. This, I would argue, is the same thing. It says Lolita pastel miniskirt, but I'm not sure that you can fit a petticoat under this. I'm actually not sure, but I don't think this is Lolita. This looks like a very just cutesy little look. I wouldn't say this is Lolita in any regard. Can't see the full outfit, but maybe you could argue the skirt is Lolita-able, which is like a term we use for something that you can sort of use as Lolita, but very short skirt, so I'm not thinking so personally. So it is starting to get a little spooky out here. We are starting to come across things that people are saying, oh, it's Lolita, but it's not. I think this is from the brand Diamond Honey, which Diamond Honey is very much for like the punk Lolita. So sometimes people might say it kind of pushes the boundaries a little bit. I personally think Diamond Honey is fine. The make and look of the dress, it looks okay. Like you can clearly see the silhouette. So I would say this one is okay. I would say that this one passes the Lolita check just fine. Moving along, this is interesting. I'm wondering if this is OG as well, because it is, of course, the pants. So generally when you're getting pants, it's going to be more of an OG look. So I think this would probably, it is OG. I'm not an OG expert, so you're going to have to tell me if you're an expert in wearing OG, if that fits. But I would say that it's probably sweet OG. Looks fine to me. We have some Mary Magdalene right here, a popular brand as well. I'm guessing this would probably be another OG piece. It says OG Lolita corset, OG Lolita, so I guess this one would also go for it. Again, you guys are gonna have to tell me. I'm not an expert in OG. I don't know what fits and what doesn't fit. So it looks like we made it to the bottom of searching Lolita fashion. So that was pretty good. I'm very impressed that we pretty much mostly saw Lolita here. And again, I don't know if that's because my account is more catered to it. Sometimes on like when I'm not signed in or when I'm on like another account that's not specifically for my YouTube account, I will see all kinds of stuff popping up under here, your alt grunge, all that cool stuff. But fortunately, we did not see that when we're searching here. But we're gonna make it a little bit more interesting now. Now we're gonna search Gothic Lolita and see what comes up. Because I feel like that might be where we start to see our little like more grungy alt-fashioned pieces. So let's see. I'm giving Pinterest a test here to see if they pass the test. Now remember, I'm not an expert in Gothic Lolita personally, especially because, you know, a lot of times Gothic Lolita and like aristocrat can kind of like overlap and such, but really what we're looking for here is just like a crazy costume. Like if we're seeing that kind of stuff, we already know we've gone in the wrong direction. But just looking at these first few results, everything is looking fine. It's not giving costume from what I'm seeing. We're seeing sweet, that's a spook right there. Sweet Lolita popping up when you search Gothic Lolita is spooky in itself. So not the kind of spooks we were looking for, but it does scare a little bit when you search Gothic and you get the complete opposites. That's interesting. Most of these though, they do look like Gothic Lolita just fine. I believe this is a Chi dress though. I'm familiar with this dress and I think this is Chi. Yeah, this is Chi. So we'll give it a minor spook because it is black and red, so I guess that's why it came up. But it's definitely Chi. It's not Gothic, but yeah. I see this dress all the time as well. I'm gonna need you guys to tell me what you think of this one. I actually have seen this dress and I'm familiar with it and I do like it. I'm not sure if it counts as Lolita though, because when you look at this dress, obviously most people are gonna say the exposed shoulders, you know, that's probably not really what people would consider Lolita. Not to say that you can never show your shoulders in Lolita, but I would say that like just the look of this, I wouldn't call this Lolita, but you guys tell me. because again, I'm not an expert in Gothic. I don't know how they kind of like decide that, but I personally don't know that I would classify that as Lolita. I would classify it as something else maybe. But you guys let me know, like, what do you think about this particular release? Because I have seen this dress, like, you know, floating around for like years. I do like it. I would like to get it if I could ever do so. But generally speaking, the rest of these look okay. Like, this is another one that I would question. Of course, it's on Devil Inspired. We know what they do. They label everything as Lolita every so often. Even though this one is not necessarily technically labeled Lolita, and they are giving us the brand name this time. But again, with the way the straps are, I mean, I guess you could wear a blouse under it and it would work. But again, that's another one you guys would have to tell me. I think this one could work if you like put a blouse under it. Oh, we got some Mana-sama. That's always nice. The father of Gothic Lolita himself, gracing us with his presence. We love that. This is another one of those dresses. I believe this is from Alice Girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is from Alice Girl. It's another one that I'm not sure of. Again, you could definitely wear a petticoat under it, but some people might have a problem with the exposed, like, upper shoulders and like chest area here. Another outfit that I do like, but I'm not sure if people would classify this one as Lolita because of that. But again, maybe you could like wear a cardigan or something over it and it would pass. But I'm not gonna call that one a total spook. I'm not gonna say that that one is the spookiest. Now this one, I guess, would say is our first real spook. It's from Lolita Inside. Never heard of them. Gonna assume they're immediately in front. Yeah, this is one of those that you can definitely not put a petticoat on under this one. So definitely not Lolita. It's definitely scaring a little bit. Cool outfit though, but not really what we're looking for. Another scare simply because this is not Gothic, but it is very pretty. But I think it's fine. Okay, so Pinterest is actually doing a pretty good job. They are not giving the little old fashion that I thought we would be seeing. So I'm actually pretty impressed again. So here we have seen that iconic butterfly dress pop up again, which once again, I still don't really think this goes for Lolita. It's still a dress that I think is cool, but because it's labeled as Lolita under so many of these sites and so many of them like Lolita Wardrobe here carry it, it's probably going to show up just for that alone. But otherwise, you know, we've seen that one before. It's still like a bit questionable in my opinion. I think this is another Diamond Honey piece. I could be wrong. I think it is, but I don't know if this one. It says Harajuku when you click on it. It says Mall Goth Harajuku. So I don't know what we're looking at here at that point. I don't know if it's supposed to be Harajuku. It's supposed to be punk. I'm willing to lean towards Harajuku honestly because there's a lot going on, and I'm not an expert at Harajuku myself. So if you're a Harajuku wearer, please let me know in the comments below what you think. And we have made it to the first huge like. I'm terrified out of my mind here. I accidentally saved it. Well, my bad. Regardless, it's a cool look. Very interesting. Not Lolita whatsoever at all. It's not Lolita at all. It is a cool look though. But yeah, this is what I was kind of expecting to see. A lot of people, for whatever reason, again, they consider Lolita to just be like alternative fashion. And even if someone's wearing just like pants, they'll be like, oh, that's Gothic Lolita. Now, it might be Gothic. I don't know. I don't wear, like, goth. So, I don't know if that's why it's showing up, but it's not Lolita. Definitely not Lolita. But I was just about to say before that spook, we did pretty good. We did pretty good. We're getting into that territory again, where it's starting to get a little costumey. This is definitely a costume. What kind of costume? I have no idea. Once again, we're on our good friends, Lolita Inside. I wonder if I scroll down here, if that's what we're going to start seeing. Because, yeah, now that we've clicked on, just click on one is going to send you all off course. Because here, now we have this. Again, it's a cool look, but you can't fit a petticoat under that. So it's not really going to be Lolita at all, but it is cute. But, I mean, now I'm off course entirely. Like, I'm no longer on the search for Lolita. But this is how easy you can just get off course. You just click one thing, and it's going to give you the whole kind of wrong thing. So overall, I will give Gothic Lolita a pretty strong high rating. We got mostly Lolita here. Looks like we're getting some Aristocrat as well, but it's generally in the same vein. We didn't see too many like just straight up costumes, so I think that's pretty good. Now we're gonna do the other scary one, Sweet Lolita. So Sweet Lolita could give you anything under the sun. Hopefully we're gonna see mostly Sweet Lolita, but we might see some Decora K. We might see some straight up nurse costumes. I don't know. right now it's looking pretty good. Right now I'm seeing mostly Lolita fashion. I'm seeing a bunch of cute coordinates, another Moki Planet. Why is it that everyone has Moki Planet except me? Like, that's truly the scariest thing in this video is that I still don't have Moki Planet. Like, it's actually terrifying. Now, we have... That was terrifying. I was expecting there to be music. Let's go back. So this is just, it seems that it's coming from Devil Inspired. Cute magic girl Lolita dress. So so we're seeing the petticoat, obviously. Devil Inspired again tends to do that, where they will show something that you're wearing a petticoat, so it must be Lolita. Not sure on this one. It's leaning a little close to costume for me. It's leaning a little close. I don't know how you guys feel about it. It's just the wings on the back, the wand, the ears, like I of course wear ears, guys. You don't have to call me a hypocrite in the comments. However, I think that when you're wearing the ears in a very costumey way, and you have the wings and you have the wand, it depends, because wands are not, like, scepters are common in Lolita. I'm not saying that you can't wear one, but the way it's just sort of framed, it's just giving more of a costume to me. So let me know in the comments below, is it Lolita or is it scaring the heck out of you? Now, most of these look good. I think this is Candy Carnival, if I'm correct. She is a, yeah, this is Candy Carnival. She's a German Lolita, I believe. She has a YouTube channel. I really like her channel. Very OTT, very sweet. Very much an inspiration to me, so I don't think she's made a video in a while. If she has, I need to check, but definitely a big inspiration of mine is Candy Carnival and her coordinates. So always nice to see Lolitas that you are familiar with. We love that too. This is another one of those. I don't know why I think everything's from Alice Girl. It just, yeah, it is Alice Girl. So again, this is one of the ones that I'm not sure about, because I think some people, well, it might be Lolita, but some people might say it's a little bit costumey with like all the the bows and the material and the lace. I don't know. Personally, I don't really have a problem with it. I think you could like fashion this into a nice coordinate. And Alice Girl tends to have, you know, generally a little thing. So I would say this is fine. I would give this one a pass. I don't think it's too costumey, I would say. But these are some nice coordinates, guys. There she is again. I think this is a jump scare. I think they're continuously jump scaring me with Moki Planet because I don't have it. Why is it that whenever I go in my closet, Moki Planet is not there? It's truly the scariest thing in this video. Why can't I not get Moki Planet? I have to click on this one because this is another one of my my dream dresses. I don't know who this particular Lolita is, but she has on Cream Cookie Deluxe in the Sax OP, which I want and I don't have. So it's another jump scare for me. Like, why don't I have it? Very, very lovely cord that she has on. I love the bear purse. But unfortunately, we're supposed to be getting scared, and I'm once again seeing Moki Planets and getting terrified that I don't have it. But I'm actually impressed. We are mostly seeing Lolita fashion here. We're not seeing too much. There's Candy Carnival again. We're not seeing too much. Like, I was expecting to see, like, we would see some Takora, we would see some fairy kid. This is a cute coordinate. I have to look at the cute coordinates. This is adorable. I love this. I love this. She is rocking the big glasses as well. Very cute coordinate. Very cute. Guys, I'm supposed to be looking for scary coordinates, and I'm looking at the scariest cute coordinates. The theme has changed, and now the coordinates are so cute that they're terrifying me. The idol thing is back, so a spook depending on what you guys think. Now this one, I'm looking at this one because some people might argue this one is a little short. The skirt is a little short. I don't know. It does look a little short, but it might just be the way like the picture is framed. This one is Chi. I'm pretty sure this is a Chi dress. It says Sweet Lolita on Lolita wardrobe. The Lolita wardrobe itself carries a lot of Chi, so that's why it looks Chi to me. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you guys think. Ooh, Dolly Cat. Dolly Cat is always nice. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. We saw pretty much just Sweet Lolita, and somehow we have ended on a jump scare. We found a mermaid dress. Mermaid dresses are those type of dresses that we saw like in the last video. Like some people say could pass for aristocrat for some people, but It's definitely not Lolita because you can't fit a petticoat under it, but we have made something that is labeled Lolita despite clearly not being Lolita. You know, it's one of those things. It's also not, I mean, it's not to say you can't, obviously I'm wearing sweet right now and I'm wearing black, but like, I don't think this is sweet at all. I'm sorry. So we're gonna end it off on that jump scare, and we are now going to move into what maybe, I don't know, Pinterest is doing a pretty good job so far. Maybe the actual scary thing. We're gonna search Lolita by itself. And you see Lolita aesthetic. Lolita aesthetic might actually be terrifying. We might have to search that afterwards, but we're gonna search Lolita by itself. Sorry, we couldn't find any pins for this search. Why not? Is it not specific enough? What about Lolita outfits? Okay, Lolita by itself doesn't work. So let's see Lolita outfits. Lolita outfits is terrifying me because we're seeing a whole bunch of stuff that's not Lolita at all. Once again, we're seeing like borderline JRK. I've never seen non-pink JRK before. Is that a thing? Does JRK have to be pink? Because does that mean that this isn't JRK? I don't know. I'm not a JRK expert, but this is, you know, it's not Lolita outfit. We searched Lolita outfit and we got JRK. We got the mermaid skirts again. We got what may or may not be a costume again. I think I saw the OG again. We saw OG again, which I will say Lolita and OG. I would say that's fine. But searching Lolita outfits, like this one, I'm not sure. I think this one is a little bit short, so I would probably say no on this one. It's also got the shoulders out, so I would say no on this one, personally. Most of the recipes look okay. Big sleeves, I'm a fan of those. Always a fan of big sleeves. This is another one I'm not particularly sure of. There's a lot going on, and it's kind of hard to tell what exactly is going on. I think there is a petticoat, but I'm not sure here. So it's starting to get a little bit vague. Just searching the outfits, like, oh, it's coming, guys, it's coming. Like, we're not seeing Lolita anymore. We're seeing pants. We're seeing the punks, the alts, the alt fashions. Those are coming up instead. It's, I mean, by and large, it is primarily Lolita, but just the few spooks in there, like somehow you can search Lolita outfits, and this is coming up. Like, why is this ever coming up when you're searching Lolita outfits? Like here we're seeing some chi. This is a lot. I don't know what's going on here. This looks like a costume to me. It might not be a costume, but I don't think it's Lolita at all. I'm sorry. It's just that it's just not following the guidelines. This is a cute outfit that's not Lolita at all. Yeah, this is definitely not Lolita, but it is cute. Like, I tend to see this type of thing showing up usually when I'm searching and I'm not like logged in. But yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bit scary because now we're seeing all of this stuff, searching Lolita outfits, and it's giving us all the chains, which I have seen some people make some nice coordinates with chains on them. So not to say that it's impossible, but the things we just saw are definitely not Lolita, unfortunately. I think some of these are like aristocrat. But yeah, we're reaching that dangerous territory of the costumes. The costume girlies are coming out, which, you know, you do you with your costume. But you shouldn't be showing up when I'm searching Lolita outfits. Isn't that right, Coco? Again, we're seeing... I don't want to call it like a specific type of like alternative fashion. I'm just gonna call it alternative fashion. So you can't tell me that I was wrong in what I labeled it. See, that's how I do things. Unlike people who just label everything as Lolita when it's not, I can say it's some form of alternative fashion that I'm not familiar with. See how you do that? But yeah, I am impressed. We are generally getting Lolita fashion, and then every so often we're getting a jump scare. But I think we saw this jump scare before. I recognize the pants. But yeah, generally speaking, it's actually not too scary. I don't know if this is because I tend to search this, but you're having the occasional jump scare here and there, but overall, Pinterest actually doing a pretty good job of giving us Lolita when we search Lolita. So round of applause to Pinterest. You have surpassed my expectations. I was expecting something truly harrowing here, but we were able to see mostly Lolita fashion. And that is what we like to see. We like seeing Lolita fashion when we search Lolita fashion. We don't want to see all these other things that are not Lolita fashion showing up. So I am quite impressed. I am quite happy with what we saw here. So was it as scary as we thought it was going to be? No, but I would say that is a good thing overall. I am very happy that it was not that scary. And we are going to end it off because we have come across on Angelic Pretty's Halloween release of the year, Magical Milk Cats. And that is where we're going to end off the video. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little spooky video that ended up being a little less spooky, but again, we always have to remember, the scariest thing of all to always remember is that I still don't have Mookie Planet. So thank you guys for joining me on this video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully have a wonderful Halloween. If you are going to be going out, I will be posting some coordinate shots of me in this one. I finally did the full like black and pink. I tried to coordinate this with black and pink in the past, and I didn't wear the pink OTKs that I have, and I'm wearing them now. So I'm going to be going off to take my coordinate pics for Halloween. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Halloween if you do celebrate it. If you don't, just enjoy looking at some spooky coordinates in general. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I will be over this cold soon so that I can get back to making videos a little bit more regularly, but because I still am blowing my nose like crazy, I'm going to try to wait it out a little bit longer. So if there's not a video for the next week, just do remember they will be coming back soon. One more thing I did want to mention really quickly is I thought that we are very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is amazing, and I do want to celebrate that in some way, shape, or form. I thought it would be very cool. I know some people do a like Q&A session for like their 1,000 subscriber special, so if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know, and if it is, then I will like maybe make a community tab where you guys can ask me some questions about Lolita if you would like, or maybe other things if you would like. I will just, you know, pick and choose at my discretion which ones I answer. Of course, I won't be answering anything too personal, but if that's something you're interested in, do let me know, because I am going to need some Q's if there are going to be some A's, and I don't usually get a lot of comments, so if there are not a lot of questions, then I'll probably just maybe answer them in a Get OTT with me video. But thank you so much for I think we have like 975 subscribers, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Hopefully you find it helpful, but that is all I wanted to say. I am back to rambling. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.